This week's challenge to come up with the next big fashion trend.
So you've got 75 quid and you've got 20 minutes to find the clothes that you think are going to help you decide the next big trend.
It's day 2, and the designers are hard at work creating their visions of the fashion future. Top designer and mentor Ben DeLisi arrives to check on progress. Last time, menswear designer Tom scraped through after a mauling on the catwalk.
I don't ever want to see these trousers again.
You can leave the catwalk.
And don't disappoint me.
This week, he faces eviction if he doesn't up his game.
I'd be seriously gutted if I went home this week. No one wants to go home. Everyone's here to win it. I'm very competitive, so hopefully I won't be in that bottom 3.
But what will Ben think of his reinvented classic white shirt?
I want to take it into the future by using sort of different fabrics that you wouldn't usually find in shirting, i.e. this.
Paper.
Yeah, basically.
What the judges are going to see, first and foremost,
print?
is this horrible, tacky print.
Why don't you just go home now?
This isn't about designing, regurgitating another skirt or another dress that's been done in...
I'm not saying it should be. I'm not saying it should be. But
Yeah.
this is about making something that's
wearable,
but evokes thought. And what you're telling me is the next biggest trend is re-engineering the white shirt, and you're doing it in this.
Ben gave me a bit of a mouthful, basically about fabric choice, but to be honest, I took it with a pinch of salt and sort of moved on. I actually like this fabric, and I believe in the fabric, and I believe that I can do something with it that is fresh and the kids on the street will wear.
Did you do this to this fabric just now?
Yeah, this is just interfacing to make it a bit...
Well, can you do that to the other side?
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want that, or do you want that?
That.
Do that, then.
I certainly got the idea of the papery fabric, didn't get the print. But after scrapping and careful cajoling, we realized we could use the reverse side.
Fucker.
You're right, I'm a fucker. But I want the best out of you.
Housewife, a mother of 3, Viv, has no formal design training.
I wouldn't say I felt confident about this challenge. I sort of live in my little desperate housewife world and read magazines that ladies buy that are filled with fashion, and to try and take something and make it new and my own original idea that isn't already a trend is quite a tall order, I would say.
What was your inspiration for this?
Okay, my inspiration was my mum's wedding dress.
How does that become a trendsetter?
Good question.
Or are you just reinventing your mum's wedding dress?
I guess I am, yeah.
That's not what this brief is.
No.
She's feeling that she doesn't know what the next trend is, and she's only got to use herself as a starting point. And I don't think if she can't sell herself, then she'll fall on this particular challenge. This sort of jewelry box ballerina, wrong. This sort of saloon girl, wrong. We don't want the wench. This is a wench. You don't want that.
Like, she was totally going totally wrong with the design, and now Ben's put her back on track or whatever.
I guess he did sort of nudge me in the right direction.
That element is something that you have to use.
Before Ben came, I thought for sure Viv's dress would get her in the bottom 3. After Ben left, and she's been working for a little while with all of his suggestions, it could win. That's not right to me.
31-year-old Ross has lived and breathed cutting-edge East End fashion for years.
This is what it's all about. You know, I'm here as a designer to create and move on from past tense fashions and hopefully try and develop something new. I want to forget fashion altogether. We've already had all these decades, and I thought about what's going on around there. And for me, it's the architecture which kind of stood out for me. All these lovely new buildings being built near Liverpool Street, and you have the old brick lane kind of thing. And I want to kind of use that and take my direction from that. I haven't gone for anything too obvious of an old silhouette. It's, you know, I've broke it down into a different kind of way of looking at it, which I think will be my strengths with this project, really.
This is all about architecture, form, geometry. That's what this means to me.
Architecture on the body.
Architecture on the body. Says it in one. I have very high hopes for this outfit. The only thing I'd say is that it's such an elaborate pattern that he's going to need a month of Sundays to get it done.
10 years ago, Clinton left his South African fashion roots to try and make it big in London.
I think I warrant a place in the final without a shadow of a doubt. And I would relish that opportunity to show what I've got.
Love the whole idea of the body thing and the futuristic thing, and I think the print is great. This sort of thing, a little bit of this goes a long way, and to see that down the leg of a body might actually look sort of...
A bit too Starlight Express.
Yes,
right,
totally.
Right.
Exactly. I think it's Bowie.
Yeah, well, I'm a Bowie fanatic. He really got my David Bowie inclination in this outfit, which is pretty crucial. And I think I'll do well this week.
You're halfway there. And for some of you, what I've seen, you're way behind.
"30-year-old Jasper is a perfectionist whose designs always aim to be cutting edge.
It's a stunning evening jacket, and it's a stunning sequin skirt. So why is that new?
I think it's coming back, women dressing up, sort of like looking glamorous.
Fionnuala was born into a family of Irish tailors, and she's determined to prove she's as good as them.
I am proving something to myself. I always said I could do this, and now I'm here doing it. It's such a strange feeling, because it still doesn't feel real.
But after being in the safe zone on the last two challenges, she's desperate to win.
I'm really planning on working my butt off this week, and I'm really trying for something totally different that hasn't been out there before, so hopefully I won't be in that bottom three.
Okay, let's see.
I was going for kind of well, it's ended up being kind of a sporty 40s feel. It's also masculine and feminine colours. It's very hot, sexy colour with kind of a matte colour, which I quite like.
So the whole springboard of this inspiration is military?
Yes.
Okay, but the silhouette to me reads almost that tight waist 80s short.
Well, no, it's not. I didn't.
Because it's got like a little flared short skirt.
Yeah, but I'm not meaning it for it to be anyway 80s.
I think Fionnuala is confused. I think her point of reference is all over the place. I'm concerned that she doesn't have a clear vision, and I don't think her fabrications are particularly upmarket. It's looking like salvage clothing put together. And what's going to make it even more salvage clothing looking together is the color of the cloth.
But I really like the grey and the white and the red together. I really like the strong statement it makes.
With the green applique.
Yeah. I knew he wasn't going to like what I do, because he never likes what I do. If I could have one person here right now, it'd be my mother, because she's like my backbone. She pushes me and makes me a stronger person, and makes me believe in myself.